So in order to acquire new spells, you're going to have to wait for the wizard to show up in your little lobby right here in the top left corner. There is no special way to summon the wizard. He just kind of randomly appears with that challenge to go ahead and give you a new spell. Now, in order to complete this, all you have to do is use spells in matches. And every time you do that, it's going to be added to the total amount of spells used. So for this instance, it says in order for us to get the lightning spell, we need to use 240 spells in matches. Currently, I have 225, so I need about 15 more, and then we will unlock this. Now, you do have a timer in that top left corner. See where it says I only have 10 hours left? If you do not complete this challenge within the time period, then the wizard goes away and you do not get the spell. However, do not be freaked out because the wizard will come back, but the amount required is going to be lower. I believe the next one was like 280 or something, and I didn't complete that. So then he came back for a third time, and now it's 240. I don't know what the threshold is for how low it goes. It's also going to give you the ability to use your coins to complete the rest of the quest. So at the bottom right now, it says get it now for 4,500. That number will change depending on how many more spells you need in order to complete that quest. At the beginning, it's going to be some like ridiculous amount. When you don't have any spells and you're like 1 out of 240 or 0 out of 240, it's going to be like 54,000, or it's going to be some ridiculous amount. Do not waste your coins on trying to go ahead and get one of these. Just complete it naturally by using spells and matches. Don't waste your coins in this. That is a really big mistake. Next thing I want to go over is how do we complete this fast? Because there are some tips that you can use to complete these fast, because it can be very grindy. So you're going to be looking out for very specific battle mods to help you complete this faster. So let's go over to our squad journey. We'll head over to, I believe it's the desert world is going to be the first one. So Loot Surge. Loot Surge is one of the best battle mods to go ahead and help you complete that wizard challenge to get a new spell. And that is because the Loot Surge is just going to have random loot pop up. Sometimes it'll be coins, sometimes it'll be gems, but occasionally you will have a Loot Surge where it'll be all spells all over the map. When that happens, you want to run around the map, pick up spells, and just spam them as soon as you pick them up and try and use as many as you can. Another really good one is going to be the doppelgangers. Now the doppelgangers is going to depend on if you have very specific characters, and that is going to be the wizard. So if you do not have the wizard unlocked, then this isn't really going to help you out. But if you do have the wizard unlocked, he helps you complete the wizard challenge to get new spells so much faster. Hence, kind of like the wizard goes hand in hand with helping you unlock new spells. So what the wizard does is, take a look at his details. He's going to give you a random spell every time you get him from a chest. And the reason this is so amazing in the doppelganger battle mod is because every time you kind of switch from one character to another, all of your copies of that character get switched to the new character. It's one of the ways you can also abuse the goblin by getting tons and tons of coins really fast. So the way you're going to do this in the doppelganger is, let's say you have 5 characters and your next chest you open up, it shows the wizard. You're going to go ahead, buy that wizard, and then you're going to get 6 copies of the wizard. And because of his gives a random spell effect, you're going to have 6 spells just randomly pop up, and then just go ahead and start spam using them. And you're just going to kind of use that method back and forth to really abuse it and stack your spell usage as high as possible. The other character that's also amazing for the doppelganger, help you stack a lot of spells fast, is going to be the witch. Now the only problem with this is you need to have a 3-star witch. So you need to have that super witch, and that is because the super witch is going to give you a skeleton barrel spell. So you're going to be doing the same method where you're going to be switching from the wizard to the witch, and every time you get the witch, you're going to have 5 or 6 copies of the other characters switched into the witch, and then you're just going to have tons of those skeleton spells, and you're just going to spam those. Aside from those two, the most obvious one is going to be spell overload. Spells are popping up everywhere. Whenever you get this battle mod, you're just going to have a lot more spells on the map, so go ahead and start spamming them and using them as much as possible. And one last one that can kind of help, but only if you have the wizard or the witch, and it isn't necessarily as good as the other ones, but it's another option, is double trouble. You're going to get double the characters. So again, if you choose the wizard, you're getting 2 wizards, so you're getting extra extra spells generated from having a wizard. Same thing with the witch. If you have a 3-star witch, you're going to get double the witches, so you're going to get double the spells. Now, I believe the spells are unlocked in a specific order. So the way it is the heal spell, then I have the rage spell, we have the bomb spell, we have the cannon spell, and the last spell that I unlocked was the freeze. The next one that I am now unlocking is going to be the lightning. So I'm pretty sure they go in a very specific order. That is it. I hope you guys and girls enjoyed the video. Stay happy, stay safe, and I'll see y'all later. Peace.